It's me, your girl, the real deal. Lanita's Gills reaction. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Okay. Shout, I just kind of shout out to my real deal gang. Wait, hold on for a minute, y'all. Shout out to the camper. Shout out to the real deal gang and all my mods. Y'all, he think I'm gonna sing happy birthday. I'm sorry. But anyway, y'all, how's everyone? I want to get into this Krystal Anderson case. There's still something missing. Now, I'm trying to understand Tony's side, but I'm not understanding Tony's side. And I know this is an open investigation, right? My team and I, we've been talking about this for a long time, for a while. Y'all, it's going on. It's going on a month. It's going on a month soon to be. And Krystal didn't just leave alone. I don't care how many stories we heard about what them kids said. Nothing ever changed about the Trump. Even when they say amen, Tony, a dude, they still said what? The Trump. Who Trump did she get in? If Tony had his cars out there, allegedly, did he drive around with her in the trunk? Allegedly, he put the kids. Okay, here we go. Here goes. This is coming from Tony. Did you know me and Krystal and the kids was down there Saturday night because Krystal wanted oxycontin and Percocets. Okay, so what? Somebody out there had some, so that's why we were there. Okay? Okay. Krystal grown. Krystal can do what she want to do. Why was that important to tell us that she was out there getting oxycontin and Percocets? She grown. She can do what she want to do. Okay. Somebody. Who is that somebody? You know that somebody. And that somebody tells me that it's somebody y'all know. Personal. I don't know if it's from whose family. Y'all know that person because y'all was in Colombia getting oxycontin, cotton, and Percocet. Somebody not telling. So that somebody you know. I don't know if it's in her family or your family, allegedly. Because you said Did you know me and Krystal and the kids was down there Saturday? So down there is Columbia night, Saturday night. So him and the kids and Krystal was down in Columbia Saturday night to get Oxycontin and Percocets. He went out to say, somebody out there, listen, y'all, don't nobody talk like that. Somebody out there had some, so that's why we were there. That got to be somebody you know, Tony. That's somebody you and Krystal know. That ain't no dope boy right there. That's somebody either in your family or her family. If y'all was in Colombia. If y'all was in, if y'all in Colombia, y'all either got that oxycontin from somebody personally that you both know. Not a drug dealer. I'm talking about out of somebody's family. So somebody knows something. Excuse me, y'all. That's so good. Good God Almighty. So let's remember that, people. Because he knew that somebody, not no drug dealers, that's allegedly, not no drug dealer, but somebody that him and her know personally. I don't know, is it a family member or what? But if they were down in Colombia, if I stayed in Colombia, I could have gave her some, if I had some from my doctor. Now, this is what Tony said, okay? Did you know me and Krystal and the kids was down there Saturday night because Krystal wanted the Oxycontin and Percocet? Somebody out there had some, so that's why we were there. Did you know we had just left Aiken? Where he lives? From getting another batch. You didn't get a batch from the first one. You got some. You got a few of them. You had some. You didn't have a batch. So you got to be careful with your words, Tony. Some and a batch is different. I'm not going to change the words for him. I'm just looking at these words and I'm trying to help him with these words. So the first one wasn't a batch. Y'all got to think. I had to go back and think about this. The first one wasn't a batch. Because somebody out there had some. So that's why we were there. Y'all went to visit somebody and y'all got some, but that wasn't no batch. How do you didn't say that? Then you said, did you know we had just left Aikens from getting another batch? Did you know we had just left Aiken? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I'm using my thinking. I'm putting my thinking. Did you know we had just left Aiken from getting another batch? So it sounds like to me, Tony, that was your first batch. The one you saying, did you know we had just left Aiken from getting another batch? I'm assuming the way I'm looking at it, from my point of view, my reaction is that first one wasn't a batch. It was just some. You know, it seemed like it was just some. The second one was a batch. Now, then you went on to say So I'm gonna say it's only one batch, and it was some. Okay. My sister is a good person, and you dragging her name through the mud. Cameron and Lila have stayed weeks with my sister almost the entire summer. But Shadaya said Shadira said that she had to get her for a whole summer due to the fact of what y'all were going through. So sometimes it's nothing wrong with the kids spending summer with their family. Now you said Cameron and liar. Cameron is the little boy, and liar is the other girl. Where your daughter was. Cameron and Liar have stayed weeks with my sister almost the entire summer. But where your daughter? While they was spending weeks with your sister. I'm not wanted. I'm not wanted for anything. Why can't I go to my sister's house? Which he can't go to his sister's house. Okay, he made a fact to let us know that he wasn't wanted. Because he wasn't. Especially when I have things to do when your sister wasn't home. This is not important. It seems like you coming up with an excuse for where Krystal is. Cause all this here ain't even nobody business. All this not even nobody business. That was so disrespectful to get on your son page to even do this. Especially when I have things to do when your sister wasn't home. Hold up. Got my glasses in the car, y'all. Okay, so let me break it down before we go to the next. When they went down to Colombia, it was so important for him to let us know that him and the kids and Krystal went to Colombia to get some oxycodone and Percocet from somebody that they knew, they both knew. So that could have been a family member, anybody. Okay? But then they left Akins to go get a batch. He said another batch. That first one wasn't a batch. Okay, we got that straight. I don't understand what he said. Especially when I have things to do when your sister wasn't home. Oh, when you have things to do when Krystal wasn't home. Now you can't spoil the girl and complain about it. That's your fault. That's your relationship. That's not Shadara fault, her family fault, because Krystal not doing what she's supposed to do. If y'all was together, that's your relationship. That ain't their relationship. That's your relationship. So nobody want to hear that. Those kids rode the bus Monday. Shadara. Those kids rode the bus Monday. Those kids rode the bus Monday. And we stayed home. Who is we? Still, who is we? So that means if they stayed home, if we stayed home, he got a lot of information about them going to school for somebody, for the neighbors to allegedly say what they said. Okay, those kids rode the bus Monday, and we stayed home, but they didn't go to school on Tuesday. Why the neighbors didn't see you? Because the neighbor claimed they got on the bus. They got on the bus by themselves and they got off the bus by themselves. Like, don't nobody ain't waving at them or nothing like that. Everybody know the kids rode the bus Monday because the neighbor said that. And we stayed home. But they didn't go to school on Tuesday, which everybody know they didn't go to school. They didn't go to school on Tuesday because not Shadara, because Krystal didn't pick her oldest son up from school Monday from spending the night over his dad's house. So he took him to school, so she's supposed to pick him up from school. But she didn't work that day on that Monday. And she didn't pick her son up Monday. Now, the reason why she didn't is because the way she left the house. The only person can tell us the way she left the house is Tony and her son. Those kids rode the bus Monday. We stayed home, but they didn't go to school on Tuesday. They wasn't even at the bus stop. I don't believe he wrote this. It's not confusing. It's crazy. Listen what I just said. Those kids rode the bus Monday. We stayed home. But they didn't go to school on Tuesday. They wasn't even at the bus stop. They're not going to be at the bus stop because they didn't go to school. No. That's why they wasn't even at the bus stop. After you called, I then reported her missing. But the kids were saying so much other stuff. That don't sound like Tony wrote this. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Allegedly. Allegedly, Tony didn't write this. Somebody else wrote this. Somebody else putting their part in this. Whoever wrote it, they putting their part in here. They telling their part and they telling Tony's story. But Tony told them. Allegedly. Now, they wasn't even at the bus stop. After you called, I then reported her missing. I thought the mama reported them missing. So you reported them missing too. Okay. Call. I then reported her missing. But the kids were saying so much other stuff that we all thought she was out with somebody else. What were they saying? What other stuff were the kids saying? What was the other stuff that the kids were saying? kids, I'm gonna tell you something. Them kids know what they talking about. So what other stuff the kids were saying? So much other stuff that we all thought she was out with somebody else. What were they saying? Because they should have. They said they was in the trunk. Y'all confused. I don't know what other stuff they were saying. After you called, I then reported her missing, but but the kids called. Okay, after you called, I then Tony write this. This a woman wrote this. This a woman wrote this allegedly. The reason why I say a woman wrote this because too many comma period, and it's somebody. It's a third party speak. It's in third party. They wasn't even at the bus stop. After you called, I then reported her missing, but the kids was saying so much other stuff that we it's some we in this. It's we. It's we. We was at the house allegedly when this went down. We, whoever we were or is, we was at the house when this went down. And y'all, and it sound like they trying to make the children out of a lie to me. It seems like they trying to make the children out of a lie. But children don't lie. Children tell what they see and what they saw with their eyes. Okay? The children said so much other stuff that we all thought she was out with someone. That's what y'all want people to think, that she was out with somebody else. That's what y'all want us to think, that she was out with someone else. Okay, so I had a few things to do. So I stopped at my son's house. They wanted to come speak to him. Now, I know them children wanted to go to school. They went Monday. I know they want to go Tuesday. Because it's some honor roll students, allegedly. They did look smart to me when I met them. Uh, and I don't know if they want to talk to somebody at that time or not, because that wasn't no good time or why they mama missing. They probably want to know where my mama at, because they girls. Okay, let me move back a little bit. And they want to come in to speak to him. You probably say, y'all want to come in and speak to Darius? And they say, yeah, 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 yeah. You know how children are. I keep hearing Cameron name, but I don't hear your daughter name. Cameron said, because he didn't see him in a while. My son is my son, and I guess I couldn't come by his house, but it's that strange how you going by his house on the day that Krystal goes missing. That's what they talking about. Even if you had something to do. If you had to took them to school, then you wouldn't have to worry about nobody keeping them. But allegedly, you knew they were going to be looking for her. So that's why you ain't sending them to school. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay. Trying to make us out of monsters. Well, I don't think she trying to make y'all out of monsters. It don't sound like no monster. She definitely want to know where her sister is. I talked to you and the police. First, you was sounding funny and hanging up, not answer the phone. First, you was sounding funny. What is sounding funny? I'm just asking a question. What is sounding funny? How she was sounding funny? Cause we don't know what's going on. Funny, and hanging up, not answering the phone. She probably don't want to just talk to you. Her sister missing, allegedly. Then I called Wagner Police Department and talked to an officer who was trying to grill me. I told him what I knew, and I told you the same. That sound like a young boy talking right there. Grill me. I asked my mom, did she think I should talk to the police without a lawyer? And she said no. She said no. Why you ask your mom that? Why would you think that you need a lawyer? Oh, because he grill you. He was just asking you questions, baby. I asked my mom, did she think I should talk to the police without a lawyer? And she said, no, you shouldn't. That's why I turned my phone off. Excuse me, y'all. It's only my 10. Krystal is my baby mother. And I love her. I think he was trying to say I love her. I love her. I love her with all my heart. And I pray she is okay, but nobody know how I feel. I pray. This a lady wrote this allegedly. I think really a lady wrote this. It don't sound like no man. I'm sorry. I don't sound like no man wrote this. I don't sound like Tony wrote this. I don't even know if we listen to Tony part. I don't know, y'all. It seems like somebody talking for Tony. Pray she is I pray she is okay, but nobody know how I should feel. Stop lying to these people. You making these kids lie. Well, really, to be honest, we ain't heard what you said, and we ain't heard what the child said. We don't even know what's going on. Okay. He said, I never told Cameron what to say. They said things on their own. But I know he ain't gonna just say you put in mama in the trunk. I know he ain't gonna say that. Like, he put my mama in the trunk. That's crazy. Why are you saying I'm the reason she is missing? You her man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We should have an update. We should have an update on this. All right, y'all. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm about to take me a nap. And I got to update something. I need to call somebody right quick. I'm gonna update something. Y'all go ahead on and like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back.